Hi, y'all. Here we go again. Dynamic and tactical game. A3. And now, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to Spank Chess. I am B. Check it out.
You said bullshit and experience is all it takes, right?
Right.
Come on and experience some of my bullshit.
Back, everybody, to SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood, and today I'm going back over another game that I played against one of my previous opponents. He had made a comment. His name is or their name is Oreo Guitari. And you remember that game? I did a video on it where he had made a comment about a video I put up.
Balboa is so predictable and stupid. The man comes straight ahead.
And I challenged him to a game. Don't you remember? Going downhill, ladies and gentlemen. So I say, screw it. I capture his rook. Hopefully he misses something, but he doesn't miss a beat. Queen 2 8-7 check, and then he slides over there and he lays it to me.
Yeah, he beat me pretty bad that day, so
He ended up getting a better hand of me. Well, the other night I ended up catching him again on chess.com, and I challenged him to a game.
What's your prediction for the fight, then?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
Guess what? Of course he accepted, or they accepted, and it went straight down the line straight down the game that I really love to enjoy. What game is that? When I play the Nimzovich defense. Check it out. So here, as you can see, Oreo Guitari is on top. I'm SPANK'UM 73 on the bottom, and the game starts out with E4, knight to C6. The Nimzovich defense is on the board. You know, my favorite. D4, E5, D5, knight C to E7, and he goes C4. Now remember, I've mentioned that to you before. When they go C4, it's going to be a good chance that I can get that bishop out and go for the double pawn.
Gives a fuck what you think.
Knight to G6, and he goes bishop to E3. So this is the prime opportunity for me to get my bishop out to B5 and call that check. Bishop to B5 check, and he goes knight to D2. So he blocks the check with his knight. Well, it gives me a chance to make another advancing play. Knight to F6. And now he goes A6. He wants to evict my knight. So this is the prime opportunity for me to capture that knight. Bishop captures knight. Queen captures knight. Now I get the free lolly on E5. Knight captures on E5. Queen to C2. Now I go F5. Remember, the F5, the F4 are always safe. That's not the F5 or F4. It's called the what, ladies and gentlemen? The FU square. So I'm a pawn up. He goes bishop to D3. I go E6. So I wanted to prevent him from coming down with that queen side push, even though it looks for all intents and purposes that he may be castling on the queen side. Bishop captures knight. Pawn captures bishop. And now he goes queen captures on E5. Castle on the king side. What my plan is, when he does that move, since I castled, I know he's got to waste a move, and I want to go bishop to F5 to chase his queen away. Okay, so he sees that plan.
Yes, you know what it is, don't you, boy?
G4. So I go knight to F4. We already know what time it is.
Who's we, sucker?
He goes H3, queen to E8. So he castles on the queen side, just as I suspected. Just want to try to crash through on his queen side. He pushes forward. Now, in this position here, I made a decision. I said, if I capture here, that's gonna lead to what? Him bringing that pawn down and opening, just destroying the center, and he'll have an advantage. So instead, I go rook to B8. So I'm intending to just push the pawn down. He goes forward. Now, this is gonna lead to a lot of problems. He has a passed pawn, two passed pawns actually, one on D5 and the other one on C6. Let's see how the game progresses. I go A5. He drops his queen back to C2. So with that, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's a hard-fought battle, but I'm ahead. I'm slightly ahead. It's a little bit even, but I'm just slightly ahead as far as advantage. So I go A4. Bishop to A7. So he's threatening my rook, gets me to waste a tempo. He goes back to E3. I I go b4. So I'm just going to continue to push these pawns. He captures. Now I go bishop to a6 because I want my bishop to be fighting and not defending. Queen to c3. So I'm looking at how can I get his knight to get off of this square here so I can possibly get a check. Bishop to b5. So now I'm gonna look to attack his rook. Rook to h2. There it is there, ladies and gentlemen. I say screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and capture. Knight captures, bishop captures. So now I got my bishop down there in this business. So he counterattacks my bishop. So I go to bishop to f3. See, now he wants to bum rush down on my king side, but captures on g4. And now he sends his rook. So now he wants to line him up. He did that to me before with f5. So now what do I do? h5. So that h pawn is not going anywhere. That is not going anywhere. He cannot evict me so easily. Bishop to g5. Both of our bishops are like, yo, we're not going anywhere. But that gives me a chance to threaten his queen. Rook.
What you gonna do with that? Besides make me mad.
He's just a simple pawn push right here from reconnecting his rooks. He goes rook to d3. So now I'm opening up. I'm threatening his rook. He didn't want to capture, so he slides and protects his rook. He's thinking he wants to get that pawn move, but I don't do that. Now I go queen to g6. So now that's a dangerous move, but I know that he can't just get my bishop out of there that easily to where he could probably get some sort of discovery going on. Queen to b3. So I go queen to f7. And that's the one downside when you play the Nimzovich defense in the Larkspringer variation, is that you don't want to allow your opponent to get that queen side push. You want to try to block him up as best as you can. I have to start attacking. But now, as you look at the time, it was a 10-minute game. I have 2 minutes and 28 seconds left on my clock, and he's down to 40 seconds. So that's a plus for me because I had him thinking. Rook captures on e3. Bishop captures on e3. And now I bring my queen into the game. I'm threatening his rook, get him all out of his comfort zone. Let's see how the game progresses. Rook to g1. Now I bring my queen back. Now I'm on the diagonal now. He doesn't own it anymore. He doesn't bite. He's looking for the queen trade, but I don't go for that. So now he goes b6. Now I need to be real careful right here. I capture. He can capture with his bishop to push down, or he can capture with his queen. I threaten his rook. And here's where it gets crazy. He goes for the sacrifice.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
See what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
And this, boom, I called a check. I called check. King steps up. Now I capture. Here, and he's coming down hard. Here, he's looking to get his queen back. So he pushes forward. b7. I block it from going down, and he goes bishop to a7, threatening my rook, and just he's gonna get a queen. However, I said this is the moment of truth right here. I get him to slip and check it out. e3 check.
Say what?
e3 check. Now he still had a way out. He could have captured that with his bishop, but he didn't. He captures with his king. So that gives me a chance. Queen to f3 check. Queen captures on d5 check. He goes back, and this is the moment of truth. Rook to e8 check. So they only got 4.6 seconds left on their clock. I'm down to 41 seconds. So if he gets the queen, if he's able to figure something out to get the queen, he gets the game. But instead, he goes king to f1. And you see it, ladies and gentlemen, don't you? You see that, ladies and gentlemen. Pow! Pow! Right there. Checkmate. Got him.
Waited a long time for you, boy. But I got you.
And when this game was over, do you know how I was feeling? Now, this was a good game, and I say this all in jest, but after this game was over, I said, I finally got him, but he's up on me. 2, He's up 4-1. I got 1 win. Played him 5 different times. But now in this game, I got back. It makes me feel good. So again, let's give a nice round of applause and a shout out to Oriole Guitar for being such a great sportsman, chess player. And we know we doing this all in fun, but it sure felt good to get that win. And I want you guys to hit that button, hit that like button, pound that subscribe bell, and leave a comment and hit that bell notification so you can know when I upload more videos so we can keep this going. So until next time, this is SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood. Peace. Hi, y'all. So here we go again. Dynamic and tactical game. A3. And now, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to SPANK'UM Chess. I am B Hood.